Signs of a bad power steering pressure hose. When you're dealing with a vehicle, few things are as frustrating as a malfunctioning power steering system. One common issue can be a bad power steering pressure hose. Here are some signs to watch out for. Leaking fluid. This is probably the most obvious sign. If you notice power steering fluid leaking under the vehicle, especially around the power steering pump or the hose itself, it's a clear indication that something is off. The fluid is usually red or pinkish and has a slight oily texture. If you see puddles of this beneath your car, it's time to check that hose. Stiff steering. If turning your steering wheel feels like you're working out at the gym, then the power steering fluid might not be reaching the steering gear, possibly due to a bad hose. This stiff steering is usually more noticeable at lower speeds. Noisy steering. A whining or squealing noise when you turn the wheel is another red flag. This sound is often due to air getting into the system, which can happen if the hose is leaking or damaged. Visible damage. Inspect the hose for any visible signs of wear and tear. Cracks, bulges, or any form of deterioration on the hose are strong indicators that it needs replacing. Fluid low indicator. If your car has a low power steering fluid warning indicator and it's frequently alerting you despite regular refills, your hose could be leaking. Power steering failure. This is the most severe symptom. If your power steering fails altogether, making it extremely difficult to steer, a faulty power steering pressure hose could be the culprit. Remember, if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, it's essential to get your vehicle checked out by a professional mechanic. Power steering is critical for vehicle control, and ignoring these signs can lead to dangerous driving conditions. Take it from me, Scott in Portland, it's always better to be safe than sorry on the road.